Coming to you live from TFBN Studios, this is TFBN News. And for the first time ever, an extended version of TFBN News will be available as a podcast that can be reached by clicking the link below this video. I'm your host Roogisan, and I'm joined today by Eskimolander. Good evening.
Good evening, Roogisan. Our first story this month is quite a doozy. A game has emerged on Apple's App Store under the name Minecraft Pocket Edition 2. Naturally, there's no such game. Rather, it's someone's attempt at using fans' love of the series to scam them out of their hard-earned money. This meant that the $7 game quickly soared to the number 4 spot on the App Store and then quickly plummeted. The game's page was convincing with Mojang-style writing and even a link to the original Pocket Edition's trailer. A writer with Eurogamer who covered the story decided to check it out for himself. When he bought the game, instead of finding Minecraft Pocket Edition 2, he found a top-down swipe game where the player must defend Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series from zombies. Sounds thrilling. The writer also noted that after a few minutes of playing the game, it crashed his phone. Mojang's Owen Hill commented that they are working hard to remove the game from the App Store. That is all the information I have at this time.
In further Minecraft news, Microsoft has purchased Minecraft EDU, renaming it as Minecraft Education Edition. Originally, Minecraft EDU was developed by a third-party developer and has been used in classes since 2011. Mojang's Owen Hill said, "Of course, every Minecraft player learns essential life skills like tree punching and good creeper defense, but when used in the right way, Minecraft can help people around the world to learn lots more." Minecraft EDU was used in more than 40 countries and costs $5 per user per year.
And in more good guy Microsoft news, a man has been refunded more than $8,000 after his son racked up the charges to his credit card via microtransactions in Microsoft's FIFA game. They didn't mention what FIFA game it was, just that it was a FIFA game. And to my knowledge, there's a very large amount of them. The grand total read out to $8,206. The boy claimed he thought it was a one-time fee for the game. Perkins initially went to his credit card company for the refund, where he was told the only way was to charge his son for fraud. Like most parents, that wasn't something he was willing to do. Microsoft also initially refused the refund until they learned the boy was a minor. On January 25th, Perkins received his refund. "There will never be another Xbox or any gaming system in my home," Perkins stated. I think it's safe to say that his son has learned a very valuable lesson.
Indeed. And now here's a story for fans of the Japanese platformer Umihara Kawase. One Japanese gamer kept his Super Nintendo on for 20 years just so he didn't lose his save file. His console has been powered on and running the game for 180,000 hours as of September 2015. He did this because the cartridge used static RAM with lithium-ion batteries, which means that as long as the battery stays charged, the data would remain intact, but as soon as the batteries lost their charge, all the data would be gone. That's what you call commitment.
Speaking of commitment, a blind boy by the name of Terry Garrett has beaten The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 5 years after he started. You can watch video of him playing on his YouTube channel, Mega T Garrett, link in the description. Since Terry is blind, he uses sounds to get through the world and challenges of the game. He places 2 speakers directly in front of him, one on the left and the other on the right, to help him know what's going on around his character. He also uses in-game items to help him get around by hitting them on surfaces, much like you would a walking stick. The best example of this is Link's sword in The Legend of Zelda. He also uses various other items in the other games that he's videoed himself playing. There's also a liberal use of save states, which Terry used most often to get him through the infamously difficult water temple, which I would add that I have not even beaten.
In related news, the Able Gamers charity has announced that Rocket League is the most accessible indie game of the year. They have a variety of features that enable disabled players to play. They praise one feature in particular, allowing players to map all of the driving controls directly to the mouse. Psyonix design director Corey Davis said, "Our team is thrilled that a wider group of players are finding success with Rocket League in a variety of ways." It's worth pointing out that the mainstream most accessible game of the year was Major League Baseball The Show.
Speaking of games, let's move on to this month's gaming releases. So for the month of February 2016, we have Tales of Symphonia on the PC, Cobalt on Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, Mega Dimension Neptunia 7 on the PlayStation 4, Nitro Plus Blasters with a Z, not an S, Heroines Infinite Duel on PlayStation 4, American Truck Simulator on PC, Mac, and Linux, Assassin's Creed Russia Trilogy Pack, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time on PlayStation 4, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, Neverwinter Underdark on Xbox One, The Walking Dead on PlayStation 4, Street Fighter V on PlayStation 4 and PC, Fire Emblem Birthright on 3DS, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest on 3DS, Far Cry Primal on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, Mega Man Legacy Collection on 3DS, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the 3DS eShop. And that concludes the releases for the month of February 2016.
And it also concludes today's edition of TFBN News. Make sure to click the link down in the description to head on over to our podcast, where we will be talking about these stories in a little bit more depth, as well as discussing the difference in Steam prices depending on which region of the world that you live in. So yeah, hit the link down below to check that out. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good evening.
And we'll see you next time.